Hey everyone, and welcome back to Zarx Crypto YouTube channel. Today we are gonna reviewing stable.com, the platform that can allow users to swap between major stablecoins and off-ramp them directly into fiat currencies without dealing with traditional bank intermediaries. So we will review all the features available on the platform. So stay with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you have any further questions. I'll see you after the intro. I just swapped $10,000 in stablecoins and paid 11 cents. Not $11, not 11%, 11 cents. And I got exactly $10,000 out the other side. Not 9,900 and something, 10,000 even. I've been in crypto for a few years. I've used every major DEX, every bridge, every aggregator. What I'm about to show you actually made me stop and recheck the transaction 3 times. Stick around, because if you move stablecoins for any reason, this is going to save you real money. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the dirty secret of stablecoin swaps. Stablecoins are supposed to be stable. They're all worth $1, right? So swapping USDC for USDT should just be $1 for $1. Simple, except it's not even close. Here's what actually happens when you go to swap on a typical platform. First, the exchange rate isn't actually 1-to-1. It's 0.98 or 0.97. That spread goes directly into the protocol's pocket. Second, protocol fees usually 0.01% to 0.3% on top, small per transaction, brutal at scale. Third, gas fees. On Ethereum especially, you can be paying $5, $10, $20 just to execute a swap. Fourth, and this is the one that really kills me, slippage. The price you see is not always the price you get. The market moves between you clicking confirm and the transaction landing on chain. Run the numbers. If you're doing $50,000 in stablecoin swaps a month, which is not unusual for a serious trader or a business, you could be losing $500 to $1,500 every single month just in swap costs. That's $18,000 a year gone to middlemen. So a few weeks ago, I came across stable.com, and the pitch is almost insultingly simple. Swap stablecoins 1-to-1, 0 protocol fees. What goes in is exactly what comes out. My first reaction was, okay, this is some marketing fluff and there's a catch buried somewhere. So I dug into how it actually works. Not with liquidity aggregators, direct. That means they don't need to charge you a spread to cover their liquidity costs, because they don't have liquidity costs in the same way. It's non-custodial. Your funds don't move until the exact moment the swap executes, and the swap either completes in full or nothing happens. There's no scenario where you lose half your money mid-swap. For cross-chain swaps, they use a time locking mechanism. If anything fails on either end, both parties automatically get their funds back after a timeout. A partial swap where you send and don't receive is impossible by design. Okay, so here's what I actually did. I connected my MetaMask. No account creation, no KYC form, no email, just wallet connects, done. I selected USDT to USDC on Ethereum, entered the amount. The interface showed me the available liquidity, the exact network fee, which was X cents, and the output, which was exactly the same number I typed in. I sat there for a second because I'm so conditioned to seeing a different number. You know that feeling when you're on a DEX and you type in 1000 and it says minimum received 987? I was waiting for that. It didn't come. I hit confirm one transaction under a minute. I checked my wallet, 1000 USDC, exactly 1000, not 998, not 997.80, 1000. I actually laughed out loud alone in my office because I've been paying fees on stablecoin swaps for years, and I just accepted it as the cost of doing business in crypto. Then I tested cross-chain, USDT on Tron, to USDC on Solana. That one took a few minutes because of the cross-chain coordination, which makes sense, but same result, exactly 1-to-1 network fee only. I've now moved a significant amount of volume through it. The experience is consistent. It's not a one-time lucky execution. The 1-to-1 thing is structural, not luck. Let me run through what you actually get. 1-to-1 exchange rate, guaranteed, not 0.99, not up to 1-to-1 depending on market conditions. Always 1-to-1, even during stablecoin DPEG events or volatile market conditions. Because the rate is structural, not market driven, 0 protocol fees, You pay only the blockchain network fee, which is typically a few cents. Stable.com doesn't take a cut at all. This is the part I kept rereading in their docs because it sounds too good. Non-custodial. Your funds stay in your wallet right up to the moment of execution. Stable.com never holds your money. This matters a lot if you're moving large amounts. You're not trusting a third party with your funds. 5 blockchains: Ethereum, Solana, BNB Smart Chain, Tron, and Ton, and 9 stablecoins: USDT, USDC, PY, USD, USDG, USDP. Cross-chain swaps between any of these. Built-in fiat on/off ramp. You can buy stablecoins with fiat or sell them for fiat directly on the platform. No switching to a separate service. AML compliance on every transaction. Every swap runs a compliance check before execution. This makes it actually usable for businesses, treasury teams, and anyone operating in a regulated context. Audited smart contracts, emergency pause capability, multi-sig governance. These are the institutional grade safety features that most retail-focused products skip. Stable.com doesn't. Honestly, anyone who moves stablecoins. But here's who this is especially a no-brainer for. Traders and arbitrageurs who swap frequently. Every basis point compounds. Businesses paying in stablecoins, payroll, supplier payments, treasury ops, cross-border payment flows, multi-chain support is genuinely useful here. DeFi protocols that need stablecoin routing in their stack, regular users who just want the fair rate and no surprise fees. Here's the uncomfortable truth: every stablecoin swap you've done on any other platform, you overpaid. Every single one. The money didn't disappear, it went to the protocol, which is fine, that's how markets work. But now you have a choice, a platform where the whole model is built on giving you the fair rate, where the incentive alignment is actually on your side for once. I want to hear your results. Go swap something, doesn't have to be huge, even $50, and come back to the comments and tell me what you got. I will personally reply to everyone who posts their transaction comparison. $1 in, $1 out. That's it, that's the whole pitch. And somehow in 2025, that's still revolutionary. Link is in the description. Subscribe if you're new. See you in the next one.